Hello, hello. We are back for week 3 of hashtag Altered Index 2025. Week 3. So I just discovered last week that both Nonstop Papercrafts, who does the Altered Index, and Shinuki Art, who does the Full Deck Challenge, they both release their videos on Thursdays. So I got to get a weekend where I'm not like running like crazy, and maybe I can get these out over the weekend versus on Tuesday and Wednesday, but we shall see. So that was just a reminder. That was week 1, and this was week 2. So week 1 was alphabet or dictionary. Yes. So I have a dictionary word and then alphabets in the background. Week 2 was butterflies. Week 3 is patterns. So I kind of like played around, looked through my supplies, kind of thought I had an idea in mind, and then as I started pulling my supplies together, my idea changed. So it is what it is. That's how things happen. But I have spray inks out, vintage photo and walnut stain. I have a focal point. I have a stencil with patterns. I have pattern paper. And there's also a pattern on this piece of eyelet lace. I've also cut some strips of fabric that I may put on there. And of course, I have my sheet of coffee dyed paper to back the whole thing, and the hole punch to poke the holes out so I can put it back in the journal. So let's start with dyeing my card, which again, I'm going to do the spray spray technique. Instead of putting it directly down onto my mat. Ooh, that was a lot. Figured I'd spray the card and then things could move a little better, but I didn't mean to like totally obliterate the entire card. So I'll get the ink off my hands, huh? Guess I'm completely obliterating the entire card with color. So I do still have my my dryer down here. So I'm going to run the heat tool over the top of this real quick. Mute you out. Be right back. Okay, and because I did that, I'm going to add, I was going to add some yellow, maybe some green. And this is kind of a shimmery green, but ooh, you know what? Just had an idea. Okay. We're going to put the pattern paper on. Need myself a glue page. I think I still have one from last week. Open up my Boohoo glue stick. Which is very gooey because it's nice and toasty warm in my craft room right now. I was debating. I'm like, I could just fold that over, but mostly like this side better. Let's see. Like what? I like it better on this side. I'm waffling. So it's going to go this way. Yep, I like this side better. Good thing it's thin paper because it's not going to bulk up too much when I add the coffee dyed paper to the other side. Now it doesn't quite fit all the way over. You know, you can see some of the card on this side. I'm not worried about that because I am going to be putting lace down that side. I am really like on the struggle bus again, dealing with the moody blues, so to speak. It's kind of like bleh. I'm gonna take this. Wash your nozzles off. I've learned that from watching other YouTubers. If you don't wipe your tips off when you're done spraying, they will clog and then they won't spray. So, new habit for me to get into. Again, I'm going to run my heat gun. Okay. So just put some green on the background. Put this down this side. And I'm going to have to hole punch through this eyelet lace. To get my holes in there. Think will be okay. Should have spread that out a little bit just so the glue wouldn't, seep through. These are my paper scissors, so I'm actually kind of surprised it cut that eyelet lace. Okay. Oh, I had a sentiment. Where'd it go? Oh, no. And this is a lady off. She's off the cover. The outer envelope of a pattern. Oh, nope. Like, where did my sentiment go? Like, well, that's a bummer. I gotta see if I can find a repeat of it. Well, boomer. The one I had said you can't buy happiness, but you can buy fabric. I thought, perfect for sewing themed, little collage piece here. But it vanished. It disappeared. I don't know where it's at. Okay, I was looking for my dauber. This would be my brown. Knock down that white a bit. And I'm not getting my ink pad out, so whatever's on here is what I'm using. And as you can see, she is taller than the card. So I will be not using quite all of her. I punch those holes out just so I can see. So I can see where they're at. I'm like all thumbs today too. Okay. Ooh, I just realized. Hi, sorry guys. I totally went quiet on you. I just zoned out. this lady glued down. This is an old vintage pattern. I probably could have scanned her and, kept her image for use later. But oops, I'm going to scoot her over just a little bit because I don't want her elbow hanging off in the wind. Give that a squish down. Again, trimming off her leggies. And throw those away. These little scrappies. Gonna throw those away. Go right here. Been lots of craziness in the news around here lately. Blasts, a couple blasts from the past, disappointment, that, and somebody that just can't get his life together and, be a decent human being. He's pretty much been a criminal since he was 14, and he's now, in his 30s. Got at least one kid that I know of, possibly more, probably, because he was kind of a hoe too, so probably has more children out there than the one that I for sure know of. Another person I knew was involved in another SWAT situation. Yeah. Not cool peoples. I'm wanting to do like a pleat, like a fabric ruffle. Let's see if I have any that are going to be big enough in this box. That doesn't belong in the box of fabrics. There's this screen. Let go. I think that would better. We're going to see how this goes. Because obviously it's not a, a rectangle piece. Works much quicker when you have a glue gun ready and handy, Let's see. So I was thinking some Tina flowers, but what I have printed is all too big for just to put some flowers on top of the little fabric ruffle there, but everything's too big. Getting these into a different storage here shortly. How about we're going to put a little bit of bling. And then Sorry, I had to go get little gold flowers. In there. One right there. I'm going to throw all these scraps away. Toss this back in the box behind me. Punch their dress out the rest of the way because went over that. And let's I should have done all this before I put all the bumpy stuff on. But it's okay. Just finger smush it down where the bumpy stuff is. So do any of my people on here watch reality TV, like any of the Housewives or Love After Lockup? Anything of that nature? Just curious if anybody's watched the tell-all for B90 and what their thoughts are on it, because I don't know. I see a whole lot of gaslighting happening there. Wonder if it's just me. Anyway, so there is week 3 patterns is the prompt. So I have pattern paper. I have patterns spray painted onto there. Plus there's a pattern in the eyelet lace that's here. This image is from a pattern. So yeah, there's my day, my week 3. So thank you for watching. Hit the like bell on your way out if you didn't do so on the way in. And as always, subscribe so that you get notifications when I drop another video. Until next time, bye.